in Tampa Bay. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Tampa Bay Rays.
And today's starter, Steven Matz. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Ready to go now? Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Number 48, Paul Goldschmidt.
And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay.
First pitch, 6-10.
That one found hard the other way. Oh, and 2 now.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Yep.
Judge waits. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two now.
Ball.
And down on strikes he goes. And Judge is down on strikes.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Cody Bellinger in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound now, Luis Gil. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Chandler Simpson
Leading
digs
off
in
tonight,
now.
the left
If there's
fielder,
nobody on in
number
front of him,
14,
a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ha!
And that's in for a strike. Got him swinging.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Now a
number
look at Kevin
13,
Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays.
coming
Their
down.
opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, knowing his history, you just don't help him out. You've got to wait for a pitch that you like and that you can drive. Build traffic on the base
That's a
pass
strike.
and aim to reach those bullpen arms.
No, too low.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. In the air, left field. Grichuk on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a
Batting
little bit
third,
right there.
the
That front
designated
shoulder
hitter,
coming
Gil
open
Baez.
instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jonathan
Very
Aranda
high.
in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one in the air. Rosario under it. And that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. Back now in Tampa
off for the
Bay.
Yankees,
We move ahead to
the
the
right
top of the
fielder,
second now. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid
That's
to
a
call
ball.
strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
That's a
Punch
strike.
one.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Too low.
Stanton at first, one gone. Outside, and the count is 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That
Ball
one
three.
misses. Ball 3. And ball
That's a
4
ball.
to
Take your
avoid.
base.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a
the
challenge.
left fielder of the 34, Randall.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. So a
Ball
walk
four. Take
puts
your base.
runners at first and second.
Batting seventh, the left fielder of the 34, Randall Griffith.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The Yankees looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Fires to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz.
Number 2, Yandy Diaz.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting
Well,
fifth,
take a look
the
at the
center
three-pitch
fielder,
sequence here.
Griffith.
Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. Hard hit, right side. Goldie takes it to the bag. Already two out
Batting
here in the
sixth,
home half
the
of
right
inning
fielder,
number 2.
21,
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays.
Ball.
High fly ball, right field. Stanton on his way over. And that is the third out of the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Jose Caballero. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
You'll one. In the dirt.
Ball.
In the air, right field. And there's two away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
The sinker's his bread and butter pitch, Boog, and he's gone to it plenty in this one. He's used it on more than half his pitches so far. And he's been pretty solid till now, so he may stick with this strategy.
Bellinger in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss. Just
No,
missed.
that's the ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with two away.
Giancarlo Stanton.
To the right side, Williamson. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Rays with a solo shot to trim the lead. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Set for the bottom of the third. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ben Williamson. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. Next offering is outside. And that's inside and a good at-bat ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Batting in, the shortstop, Taylor. Whoa.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Nick Fortes, the next to hit.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That's off the mark. Ball 3. And ball 4 to a board.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler. Simpson.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2-1 now. And that clips the inside corner.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
2-2 down. High fly ball lifted into near right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, number 13, Junior.
2 aboard, 2 outs. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero popped out to left his first time. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Rays strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario. Ball one, no strikes. Liner caught at second.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Check swing, and he went 0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Two. That one missed.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Ripped on a line. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Randall Grichuk now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
That's smashed towards center. And that is that. The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Tampa Bay, at the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of the stick. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Rays tie the game. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Over to Goldie. Barely got him for the out close play.
The right fielder, number 21, Johnny.
So, Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang play.
In there at the knees. Strike 1.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Man at second. And fouled off. The 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And now 2-2. That's the third. Out on the off-balance throw.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Not a whole lot of damage against him yet, and he may just keep this approach.
On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Rays get an RBI double, all even at 1 apiece. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Line drive to short and caught.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Ball. Ball 2.
And he takes a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
This one chopped up the middle. Williamson on to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Ball 2.
Missed inside with the curve. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's a little bit low.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
Up next for the Yankees.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Steven Matz gives way. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Hunter Biggie gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. Judge off of first with 2 away.
Down low.
And there's a ball. This one in the air right field. And that is that. One left for the Yankees. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece.
And leading up for the Rays, the shortstop, Taylor. Whoa.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Oh, 2 now. Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Quick move to first. Walls back in on a dive. And that's in for a strike. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw save. That's a stolen base. And the go ahead run is now in scoring position. Swings through that. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take.
Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Well struck left field. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ball one.
In the air, left field. And it's a foul ball. Fouled off left side. The 1-2. Off the catcher and rolls away. No advance, though.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away.
Ball.
Two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's inside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Jonathan Ronda.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Luis Heel will depart, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Line drive. Base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Strike two. Movement in the bullpen. Tim Hill, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Yarbrough also throwing. What a stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Giancarlo Stanton will hit next.
The right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here.
Out front, rip foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
The Rays leading by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. Late with the swing there.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Diaz takes it in for the out. 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz
Digging in,
Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 2. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 3-0. And ball
Ball four,
four there.
first base.
Tying run is on base.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 34.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. Though in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit, but you've got to stay within yourself.
On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And foul ball. That
Ball.
one missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees 1. Well, we go bottom
And
6.
leading up
Now
for
up for
the Rays,
Tampa Bay,
the center
Cedric
fielder,
Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Close,
Ball,
but
no.
called a ball. And that's ball 1. He was late there, strike 1. Cruz, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing
Up
tumbles
next for
out
the
of his
Rays,
hand and just drops
the
off
right
the
fielder,
table at the
number
last
21,
moment. If he keeps it
Johnny
down, it's just so tough to put wood on. There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Inside, almost got him. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Upstairs. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch
Second
right there,
baseman,
and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Fernando Cruz won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Ryan
Yankees,
Yarbrough takes
number
over on the
33,
mound. He's
Ryan
making his 4th appearance of the
Yarbrough.
season. Now it's the second baseman, Ben Williamson. That's
Ball.
down and in. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that extends the inning.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Taylor Wall.
Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Stanton moving under this one. And the inning is over. The Rays strand just the one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Rays,
back. We're in the 7th.
number
We have a new
29,
pitcher on the mound, Kevin Kelly.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Comes up empty. Chopped to the right side. Williamson, the flip, and they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
That one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, left side. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul.
So back to the top of the order. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Yanks held in check. They're down 2-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Now 2 away.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Caminero stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. That clips the corner.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Got him. That's out number 3. Rays held in check here, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
Cole
the Rays,
Sulser comes on
71.
now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Brian Baker, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Aaron Judge with a rocket.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees, known for his late inning heroics.
Ball outside.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two now. Way
Ball
high.
three.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And he walked
Take
him.
your base.
And he
Ball
heads
four.
down to first as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk. Substitution now at first base. On to run for the Yankees, Ben Rice. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 3 in this one.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Rosario not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. That one hit to right. DeLuca gets there. He's under it. 2 away down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Fouled off. He was late. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 2-2 game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Trent Grisham into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And that is out of play. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now here is Cedric Mullins. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
No, that's outside.
The Rays with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Yarbrough is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Camilo Doval into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Way outside, ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. There's a strike. And he pumps it a strike. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Through 8 full, we are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
Back
the Rays,
now, and on the
number
mound, the
47,
closer, Brian Baker. Here's the left fielder, Randall
Moving on
Grichuk.
for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 34, Randall Grichuk.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Splits the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. And
That's the
ball
ball.
1. In the air to left center. Simpson should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Ball. Outside, ball 2.
All tied up here at the top of the 9th. And that's in for a strike. Caballero wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And the go-ahead run is on
Up next
base.
for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Quick toss to first. Caballero back on a dive. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Down to second, and he's in there easily, safe with a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that misses. And now it's 3-2.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And ball
That's the
4
ball.
to
Take your
aboard.
base.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
To the left side, but it is well foul. And that one upstairs. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and in the ninth, they take the lead.
Clutch hitting right there to give them the lead this late in the ball game. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Late on that fastball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Ground ball left side, could be two. One at second to Diaz.
Yes,
that's
you're
two.
out.
But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
And leading up for the Rays, the second baseman, Ben Williamson.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. One-run game, bottom nine. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump. And
kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
A dive, he's got it from his backside, takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down, and if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
So they're down to their final out. Nick Fortes now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
No,
and that's a
too
little bit
high.
high. And it's a ball and a strike.
Ball.
The Rays down to their final strike. That one lifted to left. Grichuk sizing it up. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.